Diablo 4's early access just released, so I'm here to ensure your journey through Sanctuary is as smooth as possible. That's why I've gathered 6 common mistakes that you should avoid, especially when starting out. Let's start with mistake number 1, which is not experimenting with build options due to fear of decision paralysis. Diablo 4 presents you with a lot of skill tree options that can be quite daunting, but here's the thing. You can respec your character at any time, and the gold cost is barely worth mentioning. You can completely reinvent your build or make minor adjustments until it feels just right, so don't shy away from experimenting and making the character truly your own. Mistake number 2 involves overlooking the importance of upgrading your potions. Yes, potions play a crucial role in your survival, so it's important to keep them up to date with your character's level. Don't forget to visit the alchemist every 10 levels and upgrade your potion to maximize its healing benefits. The cost of upgrading is easily worth it, and if you pick up some resources here and there while you're out in the open world, you shouldn't even have to farm them, at least not the first few upgrades. For mistake number 3, I advise not to leave town without any whispering keys. These keys are used for unlocking silent chests that can hold valuable loot. You can obtain them from the purveyor of curiosities for only 20 obols each, so it's always a good idea to have a few of them in your inventory before heading out for exploration.
It's locked.
Mistake number 4 involves neglecting or just not paying attention to the altars of Lilith. These altars are scattered around the overworld and provide permanent stat boosts and area renown to all your future characters in the Eternal Realm. So remember to interact with them whenever you come across one. Moving on to mistake number 5, forgetting to mark items as junk. If you don't mark items you don't need as junk, you will then have to re-inspect every single item once you add a trader, which is pretty time consuming and tiring. So just make it a habit to instantly mark items you intend to sell as junk. This way, you can sell them all with one click, without having to check every single item again. Also, instead of throwing items out of your inventory to make room for new loot, use the town portal to go back to town and sell, dismantle or store your items. Your loot will still be there once you return through the portal. Lastly, we have mistake number 6, relying too heavily on advice from streamers. While it's true that streamers can and often do provide useful information, remember that the game is here for your enjoyment. There is absolutely no need to rush to endgame or force yourself to use specific builds that you do not find fun. Play Diablo 4 at your own pace and in your own style, and you will have a great time, about that I'm sure. With that said, make sure to avoid these common pitfalls, and you'll be having a much easier time when slaying demons in Sanctuary. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.